concentrate on color or on religion or this. There are other ways of connecting men.
I'll tell you this. When I left this country in 1948, I left this country for one reason only, one reason. I didn't care where I went. I might have gone to Hong Kong, I might have gone to Timbuktu, I ended up in Paris, on the streets of Paris, with $40 in my pocket on the theory that nothing worse could happen to me there than it already happened to me here. You talk about making it as a writer by yourself. You had to be able then to turn off all the antenna with which you live, because once you turn your back on this society, you may die. You may die. And it's very hard to sit at a typewriter and concentrate on that if you're afraid of the world around you. The years I lived in Paris did one thing for me. They released me from that particular social terror, which was not the paranoia of my own mind, but a real social danger visible in the face of every cop, every boss, everybody. I don't know what most white people in this country feel, but I can only include what they feel from the state of their institutions. I don't know if white Christians hate Negroes or not, but I know that we have a Christian church which is white and a Christian church which is black. I know, as Malcolm X once put it, that the most segregated hour in American life is high noon on Sunday. That says a great deal for me about a Christian nation. It means that I can't afford to trust most white Christians and certainly cannot trust the Christian church. I don't know whether the labor unions and their bosses really hate me. That doesn't matter, but I know I'm not in their unions. I don't know if the real estate lobby is anything against black people, but I know the real estate lobbies keep me in the ghetto. I don't know if the Board of Education hates black people, but I know the textbooks I give my children to read and the schools that we have to go to. Now, this is the evidence. You want me to make an act of faith, risking myself, my wife, my woman, my sister, my children, on some idealism which you assure me exists in America, which I have never seen.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Records, baby. Yeah. Bringing you the worst music in America. You know it. Hit me on Twitter at Mike Sean Radio. Yeah. I done been to IHOP, I done been to Waffle House, I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. 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 It's 5 in the morning, still I'm snoring. She's making grits and eggs.
She's making those grits.
At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things.
She's making those grits.
Cholesterol is high, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits made by a winner. Them grits make me kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel, I done been to Cozy Kitchen, I done been to Denny's too. Had some women try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. 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 You better make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. If you make the grits and make them right, I make you feel so good at night. Just make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Tight shirts.
Sean wears
Tight shirts.
Yes, I do.
Michael Sean wears
Tight shirts.
Every day.
I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning, at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirt.
Tight shirt. Tight shirt. Good morning, Takeover Legends. Takeover Legends community, good morning. January 7th, 2026. It is a Wednesday. I got court today, which means we got a quick hour to get in and get out. Then I got to pay for being on my cell phone, which it wasn't my fault. I repeat, the Bluetooth was connecting. It was connecting. It just didn't properly connect. And I was telling the person, hold on, because my Bluetooth's going to connect. You know, it does that little transition. It does the transition, and it's going to connect. And I don't want you to think I hung up, but it's going to do that little thing. Then all of a sudden it's going to pop back on, but it never did. And as I'm telling the person, I look and bam, he's right there. So instead of giving me a careless driving, he gave me a handheld device. I don't know how much they're going to run my pockets for. I don't know. I didn't look up the thing. I got the fucking ticket over there. So we're going to be in and out. 8:30, I got to get out of here. Now, I don't know. Jay Black wants to hang out. If Jay Black shows up, he wants to hang out, he can hang out. And he can come up here and he can do what he does and do what he does when he does it and everything. Until then, I'm Bobby Brown when he left New Edition to take over the world. And I'm really adamant of trying to make sure we have to talk about topics that are serious, but I want to have fun too. So I got some stupid shit. That's why I added the drops that we played yesterday. I want y'all to understand, you know, no matter what's going on, what I always tell you, there's a scoreboard, there's a clock behind us, and we don't know how much time we got. We have no idea how much time we got. So we got to enjoy each other. We have to enjoy life. We have to be present and get some laughs. Yes, we're going to talk about stuff that's emotional and stuff that hurts and stuff and vile things that evil people are doing, and we're going to have disagreements. And I know y'all looking forward to the war to settle it all. The war to settle it all. I'm not looking forward to it, but I know y'all are. And even with that, I want to have fun with it. I'm going to have fun with it. And if it irritates somebody that I have fun with it, so be it. If you want to be the fun police and think I shouldn't have fun in the middle of something serious, then so be it. Then we'll have to agree to motherfucking disagree. Number one, my job is to make you giggle. But it's my job to make myself giggle. I'm living my life. There's a clock behind me too, damn it. I want to laugh. I want to laugh. We all got stress. We all got real life things that are going on. That I always tell you that I know the weight is on your shoulders and it feels like the world. Sometimes we got to put it in perspective. It's not sometimes, but we feel it. That's how we feel. We're going to get some silly shit in today. First, let me get these good mornings, which can be silly sometimes. God, what the hell was y'all talking about in the chat? What the how? I just looked over there. It was Jesus. What was y'all talking about? Somebody or something? Good morning, Lechon. Good morning. Good morning. Because y'all be gossiping. Good morning, Lechon. Good morning, Ashabu. What up, mama? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, maybe everybody was just saying good morning to everybody. Maybe that was it. Y'all wasn't gossiping. My bad. I thought maybe y'all were gossiping. Miss Parker, what's going on? Good morning. Oh, good morning. Hearts, 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 hearts. And nothing but the hearts, 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 hearts. Don't know. I guess you just put hearts up, but there must have been a conversation. KT, what up there, girl? What up there, KT? Yeah, the title, Fear is What Keeps You From Your Success. I have a clip from Joe Buttons who read something that an A&R or somebody in the business read on what keeps people from their success and what people would really fear. Thank you, Miss Parker. Good morning. Right back at you. Right back at you there, mama. LaShawn says good morning. Let me see if I get everybody. Cousin Ash. How you feeling? How the belly doing? How is the belly doing? How is the belly doing? Cravings. That was the word I was looking for. What type of cravings are you having? Are you having some like cheesesteak with potato chips and mashed potatoes on the side? The clip was fire. Thank you, Cousin Ash. Thank you. What cravings are you having? Because everybody talks about cravings. I forgot what Stacy's cravings were. I forgot. Good morning, Mike J. Black. Good morning. CJ, good morning. Blessings to you both. All right. Yeah, let us know the cravings. You got some weird cravings? Are you craving like Jello? I don't know what the fuck. Jello with Pop-Tart crumbs in it. I don't know. They say you crave stuff. Kim from Harlem. Happy Willfully Wild Wednesdays, TOLs / Young World. You got a whole long title for Wednesday. Go ahead, Kim from Harlem. What up? Miss Parker, Cousin Ash, LeChon, see Kim, hey Ash, hey, I see Kim from Harlem jumped up in this motherfucker. She made friends. That's what I'm talking about. Kim from Harlem made friends quick. Jeanette, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I see somebody is probably everybody seems to be watching on YouTube, which is cool. I don't mind the Facebook, but YouTube is where we're going, and then we're gonna take this to Patreon. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not flipping the script on y'all anytime. We're gonna go to Patreon. We're gonna be on there also. The Twitch thing isn't really for us because I realize what Twitch is really for, but we're on there. Because you really gotta. There's a certain way you have to do Twitch. And our show doesn't seem to fit that criteria, but I'm still on it. So we're going to put it on everywhere. What I missed? You ain't missed nothing. We just saying good morning. Nothing happened. We ain't starting no trouble. Ain't nobody yell at nobody. Nobody did nothing like that. It's going to be a crazy show. No, today's not the war to settle it all. We're not doing it today. We told you we had to reschedule. So I think either today, I'll wait till Jay Black is on. Either today at 7:30, Coco is supposed to air out his grievances against Dr. Aaron Smith. You like the way I put that? That just came out. Air out his grievances. I tried to sound as professional as possible. I don't even know where grievances came from. Like, I had no intention on saying air out his grievance. I had no intention on using that word. See, I've been reading more. Now, that's not a big word, but it's a different word to explain what he's. I could have said, Coco about to get on here and just talk that shit. Coco about the beef is on. He about to set the war off. No, I said he's about to air out his grievances that he has with Dr. Smith. That wasn't bad, Mike. Sometimes you have to give your and other people might not like the credit you're giving you. Sometimes you got to give yourself the credit. Sometimes you just got to pat yourself on the back. Fuck everything else. You know what, Mike? That was good. You did that. You did that well. It's gonna be great. Look. Y'all in is gonna be crazy. I don't know what it's gonna be. We first got to get Jay Black to get on here because he's the person who puts the link up. And every time he comes on, I forget to ask him. Show me how you put the link up, Mike. What's up, my guy, Guyington? Mike Sean, what's up, my guy? Guyington. Okay, all right, got you. Don't get tricky over here. Don't be using tricky words. Harlan don't be using tricky words. Jeanette said hi there. A lot of people. Okay. Ashabu. Shelly. Did I see Shelly? Did I miss Shelly? Good morning, Tawana Coleman. What's going on there, Tawana? How are you? How's everything going? All right. So everybody was just in here saying hi. Miss Parker said hi to Tawana. Tawana didn't come to the movies with us. Wow, Mike not on the phone. Mike not on the phone. Mike not on the phone. Why is Mike? Why would that be shocking? Wow, Mike not on the phone. Why? What do you mean, Mike not on the phone? I don't understand it, Jeanette. There are rules for today. When you drop your opponent, you must go to your new. This is not happening today. See? 3 knockdowns and you get the Joe's barbecue and foot massage. I'm gonna have to explain to everybody. All right, for those who are just joining us, we have 2 people. We have one person who's part of the show, Dr. Aaron Smith, aka Fearless, and he's a professor, former professor at Temple University, but still a professor. And he has his opinions on societal systems. He has opinions on the police department, which is a societal system, and he has his opinions. Well, one of our loyal supporters, Coco, aka Cypher, is a Philadelphia police officer. So they have clashed. They have clashed over many things. Now, some of them has been the wording that Dr. Aaron Smith has used, such as coon, such as things like this. Some things like this. For those who are just in case there's somebody just watching.
You dumbass nigga.
And some people have taken offense to that. And Coco and Dr. Aaron Smith have taken jabs at each other. But Dr. Aaron Smith is part of the show. So Dr. Aaron Smith has the platform, and he does do a great job of informing us of historical things, of things that are happening now, of just dropping gems. He spent 20 years studying. So it's good to have him, just like it's good to have Minister Hawkins, who is on the show. And we like having people who may have a specific expertise. Well, Dr. Aaron Smith has his knowledge it jumps from subject to subject. It's not just African-American histories. He studied Chinese history. He studied a bunch of stuff. He got a bunch of degrees. And we like the fact that he enlightens us and shares his opinion. Well, him and Coco have butted heads to the point where every time we do a show, Coco leaves me, not every time, but a lot of time, Coco leaves me a long audio message on my phone complaining about Doc. And I don't know why he tells me, like, I'm not the boss of Doc. I let people have the platform and share this platform and say what they say. I'm not the boss of nobody. Look, it is 7:19. Jay Black still ain't on the show. I ain't the boss of nobody. I'm the boss of me. I pop up on here. Anyway, it's going on for a while now. It's going on for a few months. Well, finally, we decided that one of our loyal viewers said we decided they were going to come up here and they were going to share opinions, and that was going to happen. Well, one of our watchers, one of our other supporters, Random Rick, decided to call it the war to settle the score, which is hyping shit up, which it's not a war. It's not a war. But we hyped it up. So it's supposed to happen today, but I got traffic court. So allegedly, Cypher's supposed to come on here today and air out his grievances against Dr. Aaron Smith because Doc ain't going to be here till Friday. But there's no Jay Black. There's no Jay Black. That's what I'm telling you. I ain't the boss of nobody. So I'm going to hit Jay Black up with a text. Jay, you getting on? All right. So let me get to all the good mornings. We'll see if Jay gets on. If it doesn't happen today, it will happen tomorrow. We'll get him to air his grievances out. Now, also BC, who watches from Africa, he wanted in on the shenanigans. He wanted to get down with the get down. He wanted to get it popping. He wanted to be part of the war to settle the score. Hey, Batman. So that was it's a 3 contestant situation that's going on. And now Craig is setting rules for the war to settle the score. So he got rules. Now he says 3 knockdowns and you get a Joe's barbecue foot massage. Now, if you happen not to know what a Joe's barbecue foot massage is, that is something that we play when we want to basically, we want to temper things down, where things get too intense and we need something to break up the intensity. So we play.
Barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat?
What he means about the rules. So we hyping this up. Now I'm gonna stand on this, y'all. I really don't want to do this, but I know it can be fun, and I know y'all gonna enjoy it. Wednesday war to settle the score, and I know y'all gonna have fun watching, and y'all gonna set it up. Miss Clark, one of our also loyal supporters, seems like she wanted in on it. I'm looking forward to it either. I'm not looking forward to it either. Don't mind the debate and hearing a different point of view, but the aftermath, not so much. Yeah, I don't know. I think everything will be fine. I think everything will just be different. But I think everything will be fine. But sometimes you need a little pressure. Sometimes, listen, if I say I'm giving y'all a platform, if I say this is your safe space, then fine. The belly is fine. We just ate. All right, what are the cravings? What are the cravings? She's craving beef. Just got this part. This motherfucker. It's not craving beef. It's not craving beef. I don't know what type of shit he's on. What up, James? What's going on? I crave meals, lasagna, anything with gravy, soups, etc. Oh, and water ice. I eat pretty balanced and healthy, though I snack on the weekends. Lasagna? Okay, I like lasagna. Anything with gravy, soup. Okay, those are your cravings. I'm just wondering. I always loved pickles since I was a kid, LaShawn, so I was always going to have, regardless, and ice cream is also a fave. All right, I used to love ice cream. I still love ice cream. I just don't eat it like that. Oh, Ash, that sounds like a little boy. Here comes the bullshit. Here comes the bullshit. So another thing, cousin Ash is pregnant. That's why we're asking about the cravings. Just to update you. So cousin Ash just said her cravings. And here comes, she says, she gave the cravings. And here comes Kim from Harlem. Being a woman, oh, Ashley, that sound like a boy. Because she wants lasagna? Because she wants lasagna? And gravy? Listen, y'all. I don't know. Maybe y'all know. If it sounds like a boy, it sounds like a boy. If it sounds like a boy, it sounds like a boy. Deanna, what up, Diana? Good morning. Kim, yes, my son. Yeah. She is having a son. Oh, so goddamn, you was right, Kim from Harlem. I forgot we knew. You was absolutely right. I take back there goes the bullshit. I take it back. I forgot she told us it was a boy. Air out his differences and what he doesn't agree with. Yes, air out his differences and what he doesn't agree with. I just saw Craig's comment. Craig, you got to chill. What are we doing, Craig? What are we doing? What we do? I play that drop too much. 10 of y'all need to like. 10 of y'all need to like. 10 of y'all need to like on YouTube. 10 of y'all need to like. Rashida, good morning. Me too, LaShawn. Keep all the drops ready. Massage. I'm gonna have them all set up. I'll have them all ready. Kim from Harlem, she's laughing and everything like that. And Tawana, y'all went to the movies. Mike, you didn't even invite Tawana. You saw when we went to the movies. What was the oil? Sarah's oil. You saw us. You saw us. You know, I was on work vacay, aka not getting early during the holidays. I see how you you knew. It was the Sarah's Oil movie. We interviewed the actor who was in Sarah's Oil that used to be my train. You knew, Tawana. You knew. 5:01. I set my alarm for this morning. 5:01. Why did you set your alarm so early for this morning? I don't think there's anything wrong with them debating. Just gotta let it go after the debate. That's it. I'm good with that. I'm absolutely good with that. Mike, Doc's opinions and facts. I'm good. I'm good with the whole thing. I'm good. Jay Black's in the building. Who cares about name calling? Again, I was called a hooker. Cousin Ashley, I don't remember you being called a hooker, but I do remember that if you were called a hooker, you weren't called a hooker by me. If anybody called you a hooker, it would have been Jay Black, who is reckless with the shit that he says about the ladies here in the Takeover Legend community. And I think I know Doc ain't call you a hooker. I know Doc ain't call you a hooker.
Nobody called her a hooker. She was sharing her past and what she used to do and like being a stripper and something like that. And then, no.
I don't even remember Ash saying she used to be a stripper.
Her and K-Day.
I don't even remember. I think K-Day was playing. K-Day said she was playing about the stripper thing.
Tawana, my bestie. Okay, let me get this.
I have no idea. So, Cousin Ass, I don't know if you just got slander was just thrown your way, because I don't know if you were actually a stripper in your past. And if you were, no big deal. I just don't know if you were a stripper, because you just said you were called a hooker, and Jay Black just admitted that he called you a hooker, but he tried to put it in he tried to put it in a proper context to ease the devastating blow of calling you a hooker. It's a war on words between Cypher and Aaron. Yeah, we'll see, because we don't. I think Cypher was supposed to get on here at 7:30. All right. So the title. Oh, how was your night last night, Jay Black? Before, because I was about to get into a whole serious thing. But go ahead, since you're here. Well, how was your night?
Serious. We last night was everything was good. Yesterday, still recovering.
You just woke up. What's wrong with you? You seem like you're what the fuck?
Lady Q just like, yo, weren't you supposed to be up early today? I was like, it's only 6:30. And she's like, no, it's like 7:30. so brother was tired.
Kim from Harlem said there definitely needs to be rules. I can't set any rules. They just state your opinion, state your gripe, and just go.
No, you have your opinion, because they have issues with some of the stuff Doc say, and I appreciate opposing views. So this platform gives you that opportunity to express your thoughts, and that's one thing we pride ourselves on, is we don't hide from nothing. If you were a hooker back in the day, hey, be proud.
See, I don't remember anybody being a hooker back in the day, and I don't know why you would say that. I don't know why you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's actually happening here, Jay. Like, what's the? I think you're doing too much right now, Jay. Yep, I think it's time. I think it's early in the game, but I think it's time, Jay.
I'm doing too much.
What?
You know that sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. And this current time is just one of those times you gotta shut the fuck up. I don't think you're a bad person. I just don't want to hear you talk anymore. You gotta shut the fuck up.
I think so, Jay. I think that was really early in the show to now be calling people hookers. No one has ever said that, Jay Black. No one, Afro Queen, no one has ever
don't
said
remember.
That.
She don't remember. She has a bad memory at times.
No one has ever said that. Billy Edwards, what up? What up, Billy
Good morning,
Edwards?
Billy.
What's going on? He did, Billy. I think Doc called her a hooker. I don't remember Doc ever coming close to calling any woman on this show a hooker. That sounds very Philly. That sounds very Jay Blackish. That sounds very Jamal. That sounds very spanky. Yes. I had twin boy and a girl. So my craving was every fruit in the world. So because you had every fruit in the world. Sweets for the girls, steak and potatoes with broccoli for the boys. What are the boys gay?
They caught me off guard. See, you talking about me overstepping my boundaries at times. The stuff you said.
Some people say they born gay, right? So they still want steak and potatoes if they
You can pray the gay away. That's what Donnie McKirkland just said. I saw that clip. He said,
yo, what is wrong with Donnie?
Donnie McKirkland said you can pray the gay away. Pray it away.
But did you hear the case he caught?
Nah, I didn't hear. What?
The essay? The people while they were praying the gay away? How you listen? This is alleged.
Donnie McKirkland.
That during we don't know if none of this is true. But allegedly, Donnie McClurkin was using the pray the gay away meetings to pray on some people, and they've now filed lawsuits, and they're not just lawsuits; it's a criminal case. So when they were praying the gay away, he said, "But before it all goes away, I guess he was like,
That's what Donnie said.
That's what Donnie said." Donnie said before we pray the gay away.
Not again. Not again.
That's allegedly. That's the story. That's all over the place. Mike, please send me that shit. I got to figure out how I can send it to you because I don't have it in my phone anymore. Ken, my cravings were the same for both. I have a girl and a boy. See, she had the same cravings. She was by cravings.
All right, they told me to teach you how to send the link. You just copy it, Mike, put it in the comments, paste it, and hit send.
But where do I copy it from?
On the bottom of your screen, you see it look like a little person with a plus sign next to the head. Pause. In the bottom of your screen, where you're looking at, you see a person look like a body of a shape, and then there's a plus sign. You hit that plus sign.
In the square, the one in the square.
Outside, it's right on your screen, directly in front of you.
I'm looking at it there. I see show vertical. I see
at the bottom. You see
where at the bottom. Oh,
you see the little person with.
So when I copy it,
you hit copy and then hit the X to close it out, and then go over here where it says all the comments are at, and then you can hit it in that spot where the cursor go there.
Oh, got you. Okay, cool. Oh, that's easy. All right, dope. All right, Mike. Only if you crave sugar in your spaghetti or grits. Where do y'all learn this? Like, what meeting do y'all have when y'all girls do the aunties and everybody sit you down? And is there a book that y'all read? The cravings that if you crave sugar in your spaghetti or grits, is that for the gay? That means it's gay. That means the child is. I shouldn't say it. I'm not supposed to say it. Oh, that was funny. That was good. No, that was good, LaShawn. I ruined it. My delivery was horrible. I thought you would be instant laugh my life. Listen, being prego with a boy and a girl is a different kind of confusion. Only God knows what it'll be. Okay, all right.
Only God knows. All right, laughing. Everybody laughing. Doc, you on here? Look, Syph said before I click this link, where Doc at? Ooh.
We told you Doc not here. We told you you're not gonna be here till Friday. So stop talking tough when you know he's not here. Like, take the bass out your comments.
Yo, Doc, you here? Yeah,
it's like going to a club and you know dude is locked up. You're like, yo, is he here?
You better not. Because he knew better. He knew better.
You come walking up with your hoodie on. Yo, is he here? You know he locked up. You know he locked up.
He come walking in with your hoodie on.
With your hoodie on, with Tim's and everything.
Yeah.
And it's the summertime. The summertime. You come into the club in July.
But Syph, has been a lot of times where Doc got to have the microphone and speak and share thoughts, and no one was interrupting him. So we wanted to give you that same platform just to come up,
get it,
just to share your thoughts about your profession, your job, and I know you got some.
What's
deep,
your anger?
You got some personal feelings, some deep feelings, some legit feelings, some maybe not legit feelings, maybe. I don't know.
He wants to air out, like I said earlier, he wants to air out his grievances against Dr. Aaron Smith,
man, get on the floor. Click the link, get on the floor.
Get on the floor now.
I done text you the link. I done sent it in.
I know how to do the link now. Now when Jay's not here, even I did it. Jay gave me a tutorial. That's how much time you have now to get on here. Don't be scared now, homie.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we have
Syph.
Craig, like, where he at? Craig, like,
everybody, like, where he at? Come on.
Wait, where BC at? BC should have clicked the link too. He told me he was going to be here.
I mean, BC got excuses. He's in Africa. I mean, he might be busy. Something might have popped off. Now
this is Doc saying, let them have the floor the same way I did. If anyone makes any points, requires clarification, Doc is on it. He's not even on the show, and he's sending. Okay, Doc, like, where we at?
That's what I said. Doc organized it.
Wow.
He organized the whole thing. He said, get on here.
But if my clear points in systems versus individuals and the history of contemporary issues, he even got big words in the text message.
That's not a big word. Stop saying that's a big word. It's not a big word.
Policies
stop doing that, Queen's Flip. Stop doing that.
These tricky words, man. Some of these
ain't nothing tricky.
Testimonials and contemporary. What the
You're good. Stop.
Just use regular words, dude.
Those are regular words.
I can't even read it no more now.
Those are regular words. There's nothing difficult about those words. You're good. See the ha chick. I thought he was on. Oh, We did this whole.
Because he called him the girl. He sort of he keeps saying that's Doc.
No, just click the damn link and state your case and stop. Now all of a sudden you get nervous because it ain't you. All of a sudden you realizing they be on that microphone. They make it look so easy. They just go and they just and that. Don't get nervous now. License and registration. Get out the car.
Maybe the link wasn't working. Somebody else clicked the link just so we know that it worked.
If somebody else clicked the link before I started saying that Cypher's scared to be on here just to state his case.
Yeah, somebody just click it. I don't know. Tricky. Yo, there was
nothing tricky about that. Everything was good.
Oh, he said he's doing overtime until 8. Hold on.
Well, I got to get out of here at 8:30. So it might be you and Jay.
We're going to have a solid 15, 20 minutes. The floor is yours.
And you better come on with it. Don't get to joking and talking about my backdrop and that shower curtain. Just get to it. Don't try and pivot.
Where's BC at? Oh, well, we know Craig know that.
You know Craig gonna tap that.
Yeah, the damn link works.
Okay, the link works. You say, where you at?
Shit, I'm calling you out.
Where
you at? All right, the link works. Appreciate it.
The link works.
Wait, somebody else clicked the link.
No, we were hitting everybody.
Does the link work? Look like Jeanette clicked
Unmute yourself, Jeanette. The link works. Let's make sure. Unmute yourself.
Let me hear you. Let me hear your voice. Let me see.
Unmute yourself.
Unmute, Jeanette.
You got 2 more.
Hey, y'all.
Oh,
okay,
the link works.
The link works. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Jeanette. Look at that.
Come on.
Look at that. Everybody looking at
Look, everybody. Look at it. It's a party line. It's a party line.
Oh, there we go.
Everybody's on here.
You're crazy.
See, it's easy. It's easy, Syph. It's nothing to worry about. Coco. Ain't nothing to worry about. Who else want to try the link? Try the link. Come on. Let's see who else want to try. A basic 4th grade words. Hajiboo had to come in. These are basic 4th grade words, Jay Black. Come on, stop. I'm telling him to stop because he's playing. Well, he don't need that on his resume. He know these damn words. I hate when he act like that. He know these fucking words.
Ash Bash, the link works.
Whoa! Now I started. Oh, the person we've been waiting for. All right.
That's Kim from Harlem.
Hey, everybody. Happy Wild Wednesday.
Kim from Harlem. What up, mama? What's up? It works. It works, girl. It works.
It works.
Hey, Kim, thank you. The link is working. Safe, you had to turn your phone to the side. I guess this is the pre.
How many?
He got the uniform on. He came in.
How many times has he seen?
Yeah, y'all can see me.
Yeah, we can see
you.
Turn your phone to the side, Copper. Yeah. Turn it to the side.
See me like this?
Who's
Yo, I ain't with all this technology.
It's a phone.
This ain't my police camera.
Just go like this.
All right, hold on.
Just go like that.
Oh, you mean I got you.
Oh, there we go.
One
I got you.
step at a time.
I got you. Hold on, let me put my little kickstand down.
All right, get your kickstand.
Hold on.
Do you want to do this now? Do you want to air out your grievances now, or are you mentally focused? Or have you gone it over in your mind? Have you run over what has really got you upset? Do you want to do it now? Wait. Go ahead.
I mean, I could do it now and I could do it later. Because my beef with Doc is, if you're going to teach us and we're going to be your students, I look at it like a classroom. Now, if I'm going to sit there and listen to you talk and listen to you teach, because I have learned a lot from Doc. But if I come up with my opinion about something or my lifestyle, it seems like he comes at, don't call me a coon and call me a dumbass nigga. Like, what part of the game is that? And all I'm saying is, you say stuff and you get disrespectful and you say shit that you wouldn't say to, and I'm not saying just me, you wouldn't say it to another man's face. I'm not trying to be a tough guy, but you wouldn't say it to another man's face. Like, you wouldn't get in my face and call me a dumbass nigga. Like, come on, man. What part of the game is that? If you're going to teach us, teach us. Don't disrespect us. Don't call me a coon. Don't call BC a coon because he said we all need to stick together. He all the way over in the Gambia. You know, if that's how he feel, Muslim brother. If that's how he feel, that's how he feel. Like, come on, man. Don't stop being disrespectful. That's all I'm asking. I know he gets passionate about what he thinks.
If someone
I'm out here, yeah.
If someone says coon type of words or coon type of behavior, should they be called out for that wording, or house Negro? Like, if they're speaking in that way that he perceives it as that, should he not call it out?
Dumbass nigga.
That's an example. I'm playing that, and I'm playing that because that's an example of what and I don't even know what the context that was when he was talking. Like, I don't even
remember either. I don't even remember either.
I don't know if that was directed, but go ahead. If somebody if in Doc's opinion somebody is showing that type of behavior,
because I'm a police officer and my wife is white, that makes me a coon. He don't know nothing about me. He don't know anything about her. How she took care of my daughter, who's black, by the way. She took care of my daughter since my daughter was 7 years old. My daughter's 29 now and a teacher. You know, not that her mom wasn't in her life. Her mom was around also, but my daughter moved in with us. You know, my wife ain't about none of that. Like, I think, Spank, you said something about would I be compromised? There's no way nothing's going to compromise me as a black man and how I do my job. I pulled somebody over last night, ain't giving no tickets or nothing, riding around with no lights on, no brake lights, no nothing. I could have been like, yo, you know, I'm good. If I was one of them type of cops, yeah, I'm gonna give you a ticket. No, I'm out here trying to save lives, trying to give police officers a better, I'm trying to get the right word, relationship with the public. As a black man, like, yo, we out here trying to keep homicides from happening. I'm out here, auto accidents, rushing people to the hospital from auto accidents, babies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll give you one more example. I ain't gonna get all into everything I do as a police officer, but this schizophrenic boy was kicking in his ex-girlfriend's door in the projects. Kicking in his girlfriend's door. You can hear the kids in there screaming, she's in there screaming. We come out and we grab the boy and arrest him. And all I'm thinking about is how we made those kids feel safe, because they didn't know what was going on. These was little kids. But me being a black man for 50 years, come on, man. You don't know me to call me no fucking, hold on, somebody walking by. You don't know me to call me no fucking coon because of who I'm married to and what I do for a living. I've been doing this for 20 years.
I think he questioned you. You saying the institution is broken and that's why you became a cop. Just speaking, trying to get what Doc was saying, and you said you wanted to change it from within. You know, you going into the inside. But he wanted to highlight: have you ever called out another cop from being bad or dirty? And he said, if you ain't doing that, you can't speak.
Well, and I'm not the only black cop out there. You got cops out there that's going to call somebody out immediately, but I don't see none of that. The cops I work with in the 22nd, the cops I work with in the 2nd, we don't see none of that. If Doc wants to, Doc could come to the 2nd district and sit in our roll call. He could do a ride along. He can meet some of these cops instead of prejudging them. Come out to the roll call. Come out and work with us. See the shit we do. But I don't see none of that. He has it in his head, like a lot of other people have it in his head, that the cops are just going out here and violating people's rights and doing all this stuff that you hear maybe cops doing in the past. I've been a cop for 20 years. I never had to call anybody out. You got white cops out here that's saving lives, black cops, Indian cops. We go out here where we do our job. And everything's on fucking camera. Everything's on camera. I can't turn the camera around, but we got cameras on the front of our police cars now. So as soon as you turn the overlights on, the cameras come on the front of the police lights. Everything is on camera. Everything. And I just don't see any. All right, to answer the question, fuck yeah, if I see somebody doing something they ain't supposed to do, they're going to get called out. And it ain't just by me. It's going to be by other cops also. That might, if it's a white cop that's doing something racist, it might be another white cop that calls them out. If a black cop doesn't see it ain't that type of atmosphere that he thinks it is.
Okay,
And that's yeah.
And I just want to say, because I'm not here to go back and forth with you, because everybody has made comments, but I know when you say what you said, and I'm not disagreeing, I'm not agreeing. I know there's gonna be a ton of incidences that can be brought up that is gonna say that the institution of the police is still a very racist and very compromised and racist organization, because I'm playing clips every day. Like if I go on here now, if I wanted to, I can find recent clips every day of people getting their rights violated, of people dying, of people being killed by police officers. Not you. And once again, I want to say there are hundreds in Philadelphia, maybe thousands. I don't know how many cops they are in Philadelphia who are good police officers, officers.
Over 6,000.
So they're thousands.
Yeah, it's over 6,000.
To say that it's not, and I'm not asking you to, I'm just going to say it's going to be an open thing where there's evidence that this is a corrupt system, the police department. There's going to be evidence.
Mike, all right, I got you. Mike, policing is not perfect, and it's by human beings that are not perfect. But all I'm telling you is my almost 20 years in the police department, I have not seen it. I have not seen it. And I worked in one of the busiest districts, probably one of the busiest districts. Hold up, neighborhoods in the country, which is the 22nd district, which is what Temple is in, which we had 2 police officers killed. I have not seen it. Has it going on? I'm sure something's going on in the 22nd. Well, it used to be the 23rd, the 24th.
If you can't say it, why he go? That's a Doc mystery right there. If you can't admit it, go ahead.
Yeah,
I can't. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, and I can only speak for me.
And this is the thing that people keep pointing out. You're arguing about 2 different things. You're arguing about the goodness that you're doing and the people around you are doing, and Doc is arguing about a system that is inherently corrupt and is against people who are not white, and it's been proven for today. And that's the debate that's going to go back and forth. And I feel like we're going to miss. Y'all going to keep talking about 2 different things the entire time. And there's no denying the corruption. There's no denying.
Well, he's arguing. He's going to be arguing with the wrong person. He needs to go to somebody higher than me. He needs to get somebody that's higher than me, that's in control of cops on here. The debate isn't with me. He's not going to get anywhere with me because I can only tell him from the experiences that I've had.
Right. So that's where I'm saying this is going to go. And then the thing is going to go, well, you have to know this code. This is what people are going to say. This is what civilians say. You have to know how corrupt this system really is. Because we're going to say, you're just then turning your face away from the TV. You're turning your face away from the phone. You're turning your face away from the numbers of the. It's in order the amount of people who look like us who are going to prison.
Yeah,
like we're ignoring that. So, and once again, I don't want to go back and forth because this is not for me. This is for you and Doc.
Yeah.
But you are very offended about the coon. You are very offended about the personal attacks. Am I getting that right? Am I taking that in the right way?
That's the beef I have with Doc, not his beef that he has with the system and all of that, because it still needs some work. You know, it's not a perfect system, but my beef with Doc is what he comes at me with, and I take it personally, like he knows me. I met Fearless like 20 years ago at the radio station, and I ain't had this. I didn't know he was like how he is, but I get it. He's passionate about how he feels, and there's nothing wrong with that. But stop coming at me personally, like you know me. Like, fam, you don't know me. And as a man, I'm going to defend myself, rather verbally, or I'm gonna have to step to your face and say, yo, you're not gonna keep talking to me or about me like that. And that's not just me. That'll be any man. That'll be any man. Spank, we're gonna take it back to the King days. All I had to do was tell somebody you was my cousin and they left me alone.
I had a little reputation back then. Yeah, I was a little bully, a little bit allegedly. Yeah, I was a little bit. Yeah.
He was an asshole. He was a bully. He was a
back then, I had a little pass, Mike. I had a pass.
It was a couple times. That's all I had to say. Or they just thought you was a cool boy. But it's a man thing. Like I'm not going to keep on coming on the show and listen to him be disrespectful to me in front of a whole bunch of other people as a man, and just keep taking that. Like my clip keep getting played, you dumbass nigga. Like I don't mind. You know, I laugh at it too.
I don't know if that was directed towards you. I don't know if that was directed towards.
It was something that he said that Doc called him.
Hold on, y'all.
Dumbass nigga.
That was I don't know.
DC, turn your phone.
Yeah, it was, Mike. Hold on, you back up.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Hey, BC, straight all the way from Africa. Turn your phone like this. Turn your phone like this so we can get the.
My man, BC.
Can they do that in Africa? Okay.
Come on, Jay. Don't say shit like that.
No, I'm trying to see.
Even this way?
No, all the way, all the way, all the way.
Out there.
Jay, if you don't shut the fuck up with this shit.
I try to do that.
See? Well, I guess we can.
Okay, now hold on.
He'll get it. I had problems when I first, yeah.
I don't think they got him out there.
God, man. Lady Q busting that damn broom, dog. Lady Q.
Turn it horizontally, BC. Turn it horizontally.
I don't think he got them.
Yeah, you almost got it. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Keep going. Just so it's like this.
All right.
No, I don't know. Mm-hmm.
God, you're such a
you know I'm right.
Somebody should have beat your ass in King. Somebody should have beat your ass.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you can't be. Afro Queen, so just because you're black doesn't mean you can't be compromised. We live within a system that has controlled our thinking.
All right, BC. All right,
people had their opinions, but ain't nobody compromised over here. I do too much good in the community to be compromised. Ain't nobody compromised over
here. And I think, and with BC, you put up a comment that the doc was divisive because he was talking about the racism in America, and Doc was really upset that you said that. Yeah, BC had said that Doc, you're dividing people by talking about all these issues, and Doc was saying, how is that possible, BC? You want to go ahead and elaborate on that?
I do divide people.
Yeah, okay. I'm unable to turn the camera, the phone the other side.
I don't worry about it. Just stay like that. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What was your actual beef with Dr. Smith and what he was talking about?
You know, like Doug, I've been listening to Doug, but most often the thing that Doug was saying is more like attacking individual and attacking race. And to fix racism, you don't have to be attacking, but you need to find a solution to bring things up, to level them up. You understand? Because we need to be inclusive. Okay, bring everybody on board. One people. It's just like iPhone 17, different color, but they all do the same functioning. So human beings are like that. We passed that label, you know, or that era where, you know, you were enslaving people or do all type of shit to people and walk away with it. No. So what Doug was doing, it is creating a hate, okay, and making other people feel bad and not, you know, bringing inclusivity in the media. You understand? So that was very, very bad. Okay, so we don't have to empower that. Black people, wherever you are, you know, supposed not to do any type of racism. Fighting for racism and promoting racism is different. So what Doug is doing racism. He is not fighting against racism. You understand? So that is the problem, because he's making other people bad. He's saying certain things about other people, and he's calling people names, including myself. Because if you through Pan-Africanist, you don't have to call no black person with N-word. You don't have to do that. All right. And again, we say people are the parent of all race, because black and black can give back to white. So if you are a parent to all race, what do you have to do? You have to unify people. You don't have to bring division among people. So that's my problem with the dog. But dog, was shouting and screaming as if he is my landlord and I got a rental bill issue with him.
But BC, so what Doc said, I'm just paraphrasing because he's not here. But what he said was, that's house Negro type of wording, what you're saying, because
all right, fam, be safe.
Because I'm calling out the racism doesn't make me divisive. That's making me calling out what the issue is. And by you acting like it doesn't exist is the problem. Like, because the racism itself is more important, right, than calling it out? Or are you trying to say because I'm calling it out, I'm worse? But ain't the problem racism itself?
No. Okay. Here is the thing, JB. When you advocating for something, there is a way to do it. You understand? There is a way to do an advocacy. First, you need to play as a role of a peacemaker and to unify people. But Dog is not doing that. Dog is more like, he's more like bullying other people. Okay, he's more like bullying other people. Says stuff about other race and people laughing. You understand? That thing don't work things right. That is not okay. So he should bring in a solution. That's why more often I'm like, hey, let's talk about something that we can do collectively to raise our society, to bring in a change. We can address the issue of race. That's right. But what he's doing is like he's having a hate in him. And then he is also going against the other race. So in return, that is also a racism. You cannot fight racism with racism. That don't work.
Racism.
So you need to fight it in a better way.
Can y'all, Jay, do me a favor? Can you remove the boxes for 1 second? Can you remove?
Yep. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. One second.
This ain't gonna go well.
Because Doc on Lake, he gonna come in. He gonna watch this back starting at 39 minutes in, and he gonna go in. Because I didn't do the education on the African American studies.
I'm just listen.
But he gonna have responses for all that.
I can respond to all this stuff. I'm not going to because it's not my place. This is the forum.
Well, you should be able to give an opposing view.
No, but I'm not gonna engage because that's not what we said. This was for.
That's true. We wanted them to go and get
individuals.
That's true.
To give their grievances, their gripes against Doc, and I think they're giving their gripes, and I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just saying I see where this is going to go.
But why? Why you see it going there? Because what he said didn't make sense.
Because there's too many open comments that are being made. That
me calling out racism is not the issue.
Let me stop biting my tongue. He's gonna have a field day with this. I'm gonna stop biting my tongue. And I know, but that's why I want to get them to. I understand. I like what Cypher's saying. Tearing down my character in front of everybody is my gripe.
Because he's a black cop married to a white woman.
Tearing down my character. But the whole
calling me a coon on my face.
That I get that. And I can see if we keep it on that. But if we get to the police department, and I love Cypher, we're gonna bring him on. I know he's hearing what I'm saying.
BC
and he's hearing what I'm saying. But when we get to the police department, and you say we just need it could be better, and he goes in on from 60 years ago to right now, what's happening? It's going to be crazy. So I'm trying to figure out by listening to them how we can focus on one or two things that they can talk about, because everything else, this is going to be a train wreck.
The system is flawed.
So bring them back in. I know y'all heard me. BC, bring BC drop. So I really.
So
go ahead, continue. Go ahead, BC. Go ahead.
Yeah, so for me, what I believe in world at this stage, we need welcoming people, because if we can welcome people, because there are some other races out there, can be Chinese, white man, Indian, whatever race they are, can be open to a cause that's going to unify all the people. You understand? Because whoever got a racism in your mind means the person is sick. Racism is a sickness, it's a disease. It is only people with self-hate who believe the existence of other people, is a problem to their existence. Those are the people who always fight for this race thing. But I don't think it's something that anybody should empower or anybody should support. We should all be unified together to fight for a better world. This world, we're here for just a period of a time. One day we all gonna transit. So the moment that we have, we should
be happy with the crumbs they're giving us. You're supposed to just be happy with it, just happy that master.
Whether you should be happy with what?
Well, anything. What I just heard, potentially somebody else might have heard and thought. What you saying? We should just be happy. Is America? Is it because in Africa you're looking at it from that standpoint versus in America? I don't know. But should we just be happy with what we have and move forward and not call things out that's wrong?
No, can I jump in real fast? Hold on. Can I jump in real fast? Can I jump in real fast? Spank real fast, BC.
Well, let him answer. Let BC answer. Then we'll go right to you. Then we'll go right to you.
All right.
Okay, so here is the thing. If there is any abuse against anybody, being a black or white, Japanese, you understand, nobody should be happy with that and move forward with that. All right? Nobody should abuse anyone and system and we be like, that's okay. Of course not. And again, we need to understand also, institutions are not built for only one race. Institutions are built for human race, for people, protection and the security of the people. And those institutions employs people, and those people are of different race. But you cannot judge and justify the behavior of the institution based on individual doing. So that would be very, very wrong. You understand? Because if we talk about, let's say,
okay, what you're saying makes common sense, but the common sense is the people who run the institutions are the people who run the institutions. So we're going back and forth on the institution. The institution was created by people who had a hateful thought process, who decided that they were going to impoverish and oppress a certain race of people. That was the plan. So the institution is innately been built on oppressing and destroying one particular race. I'm talking about America, and it has never stopped. So when Doc points out this stuff, these are not his opinions. These are facts that continue now. And now we have a president that is taking the same institution and kidnapping presidents from other countries. So these institutions inherently were created by people with evil intentions. So to say we need to bring everybody together, that's not what this system was built for. It was built for the destruction of a race in America.
Okay, but here is a point. You might not create the system, but you can design the system, how it operates. You understand? You can do that. So now, if we know that these are the institutions that are in the country and they are not in the favor of our people, what do we do? So we be there criticizing the system. How long have we been there criticizing? For too long. So now what can we do? Let's educate our people. Let us have more of our people in the system that doing the talking. Because if all the people are in the system, we are not in the system, we're doing the talking all the time, it's not going to yield no change. So the best way to do that is to educate our people, put the right mindset into them and send them to the system. Let them be in the system. Let them be the part of the decision makers. All right. Let them be part of those who are going to make action, or those who are going to take action, not those who are going to do the talking.
Okay. All right,
so talking don't bring to the king.
Got you. I ain't got. Thank you, BC. Thank you. And BC, we're gonna set it up so that you guys can all come on here and you can have a open and honest discussion about these things. And when do you think we're gonna try and make that happen, Jay? Is that gonna?
I'm hoping next week. I want next week. Yeah, next week. Because I want to know what BC doing in the community. Because that's what he asked Doc. Well, what are you doing in the community? What are you doing outside?
BC's a teacher.
I am a teacher by profession. Also, I do refereeing. you know, and time to time too, I do some political, you know, stuffs in the community. In fact, earlier today, before the reason why I'm late to join the show is I was having some conversation with a reporter from BBC early in the morning. I was in their news. I was giving a report about the migrant boat that capsized along the coast of Jinak, where 100+ people lost their lives. So was talking about that today. So man, a lot of young folk died in that boat incident.
Well, in all honesty, BC, I really appreciate that you take time out, and I appreciate the work that you're doing.
BC say, "Get me on here,"
and the passion that you have, and I also appreciate the fact that we've gotten to meet you via this show, and I appreciate the fact that we've gotten to meet you, and we're going to continue to learn more about you and the things that you're doing, and the fact that you actually got Jay Black to send you a dime. You don't know how hard it is to get Jay Black. What you did was amazing. Jay Black, it's hard for me to get him to pay for drinks when I was drinking back in the day. What you did, my friend, was absolutely stunning and amazing, and I appreciate you, and we're going to have you back on next week. All right, BC?
We'll have you back. Take it easy. All right,
y'all.
I appreciate it.
All right, Big Dog.
BC with some of his kids. That was with some of his students.
BC, shout
he out there. He down Africa.
It's gonna be ugly. Syke, what did you want to say? What were you gonna say?
Yeah, real fast. Another thing that will help all of this out is we got to stop this black on black hate. I've, over my 18 years on these streets, on and off duty, had to deal with so much black on black, and that's what I think me and Doc need to, you know, squash this, because it's black on black shit. Standing next to my cousin when he got robbed and shot. 2 black cops that was killed. There's just too much blacks killing blacks. There's too much black people not sticking together with other black people, because when you're divided, you can't fight anything. So that's another thing. The guy, the one who spanked the video I sent you of the boy that I was in the back of the wagon with that got shot.
Yeah,
I just went to court. Yeah, I just went to court for him. He's charged with a homicide. So whatever he was involved with, he shot and killed somebody else. They must have had a shootout. I don't know, because the DA wasn't there when I went to court. But he allegedly shot and killed somebody else when he got shot.
But I think
so that's another thing.
With the black on black crime, though, where's it deeply rooted coming from? Is it the system that's into, like, is it deeper than that?
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for me to have any beef with another black man. There's no excuse for that. I don't care what how the system is designed. Come on, fam.
Coco, it's the same system that got people to turn on Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
It doesn't matter. Well, that's even more reason. Tupac, Biggie, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all these people that have been killed by other black people. This is just, all I'm saying is, how do we stop it?
It's the people.
How do we stop it to fight the system?
I'm good. It's gonna happen next week. It's gonna happen.
No, Mike, I want you. Hey, you got it. I wanted to hear your thoughts, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
It's a system that has been built.
Puerto Ricans ain't killing each other like that.
Oh no,
Puerto Ricans ain't killing each other like that. Where?
They are.
Not my district.
They are, and the whole world doesn't revolve around your district. But when you say black on black crime, we're saying, and I'm just gonna say this, and I love you, the black on black crime. People are gonna say that's black on black crime when you can't admit that the system that you work for as a police officer is corrupt.
I didn't say. No, I'm not going to say it's corrupt. I'm just not. I'm going to say it's not perfect.
We'll end it right there. We'll end it right there. We'll end it right there. We'll end it right there.
Oh, thank you.
Doc,
all right, go back to work. Go back to
I'm
work.
getting off. I'm technically off duty. I just got to take this car back. This corrupt ass car back.
Wait.
But you know what I'm going to do? I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm going to go work at Wawa and put some hoagies together. That way I ain't gotta worry about it.
UPS mail store, we gotta open it. We gotta open it.
I already worked at UPS. I already did UPS.
It's corrupt though, but why can't we?
Because he's part of a corrupt system that he can't say it. He can't. And I
No. I can say it's corrupt. I can say it's corrupt. I can say it's corrupt. I can definitely say it's corrupt.
Can you say it's racist?
On a higher level, yeah. I'm not saying from where I'm at. No, I can't see it being racist from where I'm at. That's why I say he needs to talk to somebody at a higher level than where I'm at. Because look, I can see if we can buy houses where we want to buy houses at now. There's a lot of things that's better now. We can move where we want to move to, drive cars we want to drive. It's not perfect, but a lot of things are better now than it used to be. And all I'm saying is if we stuck together, it would be a whole lot better. Maybe we could fight the corrupt system a lot better if we stuck together more. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't walk around with my gun off duty. I don't. But I used to. And I said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not walking around with my gun off duty no more when I go into the hood. I'm not doing it no more. Something happens, it's going to happen. But I shouldn't have to do that around my own people. But other people walking around with guns on them. So I'm just, that's all I'm saying. I've been here for 50 years. I know I'm younger than y'all, but I've been here for 50 years as a black man. I done seen some shit and I done been through some shit.
You keep saying it's getting better when it's getting worse.
Where is it getting worse at, Mike? Where's it getting worse?
How do you say
I'm listening. I'm listening.
How do you say it's not getting worse when you've actually told us how bad it is? The system has made it that people are poorer. The system has made it that we have less education. The system has made it that now it's virtually impossible for a young person to get out of the situation they're in. They have made it that they can't get an education. They have made it that now these student loans are going to choke people out that they can't ever afford to get an education. To say
the student loans are crazy. Yeah, the student loans are crazy.
And everybody is scared of their safety when it comes to dealing with police officers. I've had amazing experiences with police officers, and I've had disgusting situations with police officers. But my problem is you live in a city that actual judges went to jail for having a deal to send people to prison.
Yeah, and I don't like Krasner.
And you're like, what?
Krasner. What's up, y'all?
Division started in slavery. This is what y'all gonna talk about. So, go turn that car in, and we'll talk to you next week. Got love for you, dog. Have a good one.
All right, y'all too.
All right. I don't know what you think's gonna happen.
Doc, you say Doc gonna have a field day? Doc, it's gonna be light work.
Dog, I could have. I just don't want to get in.
I don't know why you held back. If you speak your thoughts, this is when you hold back.
No, it's not about speaking my thoughts. It's because it's just being. I know where we're going. I know where this. I know where this conversation is going to go.
I agree. It should never be. What you want to read some of these comments? I got way.
I agree. There should never be a reason for a black person to have an issue with another black person. It's deeper than all that.
Systematic.
It's deeper than all that.
Said we hate each other.
Dog, it's admitted. It's admitted that the government actually put crack in Los Angeles. The diabolical system gets us from every single angle. Every angle.
I prove for everybody black. Ken from Harlem said, when we win, we all win. All right, Barack.
And I didn't want to get into BC saying, well, we got to get our people into the government, because when we get our people into the government, then things can change. It doesn't. Once they get their grimy hands on them, it's over. The system is broken. When he starts talking about black on black crime, Doc is gonna like and that's why I'm just like, I'm just gonna. He's in the system. He's a whole professor educating the youth, and you're telling he needs to educate. I listen, people. Y'all all thought this was a good idea. I'm down for it. We're gonna make it happen next week.
Trying to tell Americans about America.
His heart was in the right place.
Bless his heart, she's saying. Lady Q, I think that's a brick wall. I think she's trying to say something. Like, all right, where was I left at on these comments? But you can't hate each other. What? But you just said we hate on each other. We hate each other. Okay.
How many cops have you publicly reported on and put on blast for?
He said he hasn't seen the cops in his like where he works at doing that type stuff. Like he said he knows it exists when the higher ups probably, but he hasn't personally seen.
If you asked me when I was working on radios, anybody taking payola, what would I have said? No.
You said no. Yeah, I don't personally.
If you would have asked me why I was working on radio and I had a microphone and I was doing a 4-hour shift back in the 90s and early in the 2010s with Jay Black, is there any sexism in there? I would have said no. I ain't seen it.
No.
But did I hear about it? Now Coco's in a situation where he's trying to, he's going to wind up having to defend something that's indefensible. And I believe what he says when he's trying to do good. I believe what he says, but he knows.
Look outside your damn district. That phrase is made up. You can say it, but do you believe it? Field slave type shit. On that type shit. Oh my God, we had a breakthrough. A little one. We had a breakthrough? I missed the breakthrough.
I ain't shit a breakthrough. You need to read and shit isn't better. It's all an illusion. In his district, I can say.
Well, because he came from North Philly. That 22nd district down by Temple, Cecil B. Moore, that's a rough area. So what he's saying is he's tired of seeing all the black on black crime. He said there's no excuse for you to do that to another black person. Like
it doesn't have to be an excuse when it's programming. When it's programming from the day you're born, it's programming. They know the program. They've done it for hundreds of years. They're talking about black history out of books.
They're talking about taking it out of books. Yeah,
they don't want the history to exist. There's still sundown towns. And it would be easy for me, who's going to go to a comfy job, who lives in a comfy house, who lives in the suburbs, to say, look, things are better. But that would be me having blinders on to understand the exception that God has given me to be. Just by the hard work of my dad and just by some luck.
I don't see them Puerto Ricans killing Puerto Ricans like that.
And obviously they are. You don't know the crime rate. There are places you literally can't go.
I know what he was trying to say with that, though. He trying to say it's more black on black than Puerto Rican on Puerto Rican.
They're getting rid of programs that we were created to prevent bias and discrimination. They're getting rid of ways for you to even fight it in court. Thousands of black women just lost their jobs. Trump just revised job discrimination, but it's getting better. So this is what I'm saying.
KT said.
K. And that's my exact point without being disrespectful. It is a pointless conversation for me to get this energy. I'm about to go to court. It's a pointless conversation.
Maybe just getting you riled up for court so you can speak up for yourself.
Hell no. I was on the phone. Just tell me what it is.
How much I owe? Look, I just want this to be over.
Tell me what it is.
Calling me a coon ain't going to make me want to learn from you.
And so Billy J, you are absolutely right. But there are conversations, and that's where it's gonna go, where you say stuff that word is on the tip of your tongue, but you should have discipline not to. For me, that's why I would never say it.
So I think you switched to house Negro. You coming off like a house Negro.
I don't even want to say it like that. If what you're saying is true, you're coming off as totally misinformed and totally fed the program and totally fed the illusion of what is really happening. They're talking about giving white men reparations because black people took jobs from them.
Oh, yeah, affirmative action. Yeah, y'all held the white people down. Yeah, we got a facts. Mike Rashida says, Kim from Harlem.
Yeah, and since we know the government is already against us, we should unite. We should. They closed over 100 schools in Philadelphia's libraries and recreational centers. So the program is let's make it worse for everybody. And then what we want y'all to do is we want y'all to break the program, break the brainwash, and ignore what you see every day, and just everybody kumbaya and grab hands. They know what they've done for 80 years, 100 years. They know what they've done. They
BC back in the comments. BC, I love it.
At the table where change takes place. Got it. All right. Live is the type to say he don't see race.
You ain't gonna come at my people's, Kato. You could put crack in my hand, but you can't make me sell it. So
you can put people in poverty, and you can make sure that they have very limited. It takes a miracle to get out of this poverty. Either you're selling crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. And you can make a system that it makes it damn near impossible to stay out of poverty. And then you throw some crack because people do what? People want to escape the pain of what they're going through. So what do I give you? The ultimate escape. And I put it in your face when you're in the most desperate situations ever. And they knew it. And it worked.
But Cypher said, I don't care. You still made that choice to sell it.
And they were a majority of people who didn't. But they knew the epidemic that would take place when money got involved and drug dealers took over, and they used the money. So what race of people have ever had to deal with that in this country?
He doesn't want to see it, but it's most definitely there.
If you take drugs out of every city, do you know how much violence it lessens? And they know that? Cypher really needs to look within on why he takes factual information personal, because this is a mess. It can only sound ignorant. It almost like one speaks from a global vision, BC, one from a national historical doc, and one from a personal experience site. This is going to be a rough combo if they can't get in one lane. And it's not. It's not.
So BC is looking from the global. Americans, y'all just don't know how good y'all got it. So, Doc, like, look, I done studied this. I got doctorates. I done did a lot of research, a lot of hours invested in this information. These are facts I'm talking about. Cypher, but my feelings.
And Cypher's going to tell you it's all good in his district.
Yeah, stupid.
I don't see no corruption in District 22 and a half.
This is good. When Cypher said the system was flawed. Did he say it was flawed? He said it was flawed, right?
Whether he said it or not, the system ain't flawed. The system, somebody said in the comments, the system is doing exactly what it was placed there to do. Just because you're a part of something doesn't mean you understand it. That's why y'all need to read.
Well, BC, like, thank you, Afro Queen, for co-signing. Afro Queen, like, did I co-sign you? Yeah.
COLs, I don't see it. We have so many cops that if they see it, they'll have said something, not just me. And yet, okay. You do see people that will say something. But that's not what's happening in mass. That's not what's happening in mass.
Oh, he had a question for Doc. I guess I asked him when Doc come back.
Help. How's the government against black?
He got a question for Doc. So we got to remember this one. It's an hour 23 into the show. We got to put this question up for Doc. Doc, he want to know, BC want to know in Africa, can you help him understand how the government is against black people? Can you please share some insight? Because he just don't see it. He don't understand it. You know, you're just spreading hate, Doc. Can you break it down for him? Because if you ain't got no facts on this, Doc, don't even come back. That's what he's saying. That's what BC. That's what BC just said. Now, BC, yeah. You know, I do a lot of joking around here. I do a lot of joking, but I'm sure Doc got an answer for that. I'm sure Afro Queen, Kim from Harlem, Jeanette.
I would challenge you, BC, to study and answer that question the opposite way. Prove to me the government isn't. Show me how the government isn't. I agree with your poverty comment, Michael Sean. Thank you, Kim from Harlem. Like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe. Michael Sean and the Take Over Legend.
Billy Edwards says, we used to have a Billy J, right? Is Billy J is
Billy
still
J.
Billy
I think
Edwards?
it's the same. Yeah, the
Same person.
they
They just
changed
took
the
it off.
name.
'Cause I always
Yeah,
want to
they
say Billy
changed
J. Think before you degrade anyone in this form. Even Mike gives me a pass sometimes. I know I am stupid. Laugh out loud. No, it's all good. I mean, you know.
He said he was stupid.
Cypher, question of respect. You don't see it in your daily firsthand experience, but you can see it in a broader view outside of you. KT, listen, y'all have fun. I got to get out of here.
I've been beat down by cops, and I still have friends that are cops. That's what Billy ever said. You're selling it to your own people and bringing down your own communities. You have a choice. Cypher always says you have a choice. You don't have to sell them drugs in your community. You don't have to do that. You choosing for that fast money. You're choosing not to go get a job.
Got you.
And do it the right way. That's your choice as a black person. So stop choosing that.
And I will tell you the diabolical confusion is that if you look at history, presidents' parents who became a president were drug dealers before their sons became presidents. They sold alcohol. It's called before prohibition, before it was changed.
Kim said, just because Doc has facts doesn't mean he has the passion and feelings with it. However, the language and tone people can use to deter from a great debate. So she's saying is Doc's delivery, if he just slow it down, maybe it'll be received differently. That's what
or he made it nicer. If he made it, I don't agree with it. Kim, I love you, but I get it. And Doc's not gonna. He said he's not gonna debate. He's gonna watch this. He may not join in after watching it.
He said these ignorant ass, dumb ass, coon ass. The system.
And I'm not telling you, and I don't want in no way to say I think I'm smarter than anybody or anything like that. I just think I've seen this, and my skill set is observing the consistency of what this country has done to people who aren't white. The consistency on how they've done it. You don't have to be. It's good that Doc has degrees, but if you just open your eyes and go, that's wrong. That's wrong. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. That this president shouldn't be allowed to do that. He should have never been elected. If January 6th had been another race of people, they would have been gunned down on the Capitol and they would have been called terrorists. I don't need now it's good. And you do need, and it's good to have info, and it's good to have historical basis on what you want to talk about, and it's good to have factual dates and numbers. But when white people decided they didn't like an election, they stormed the Capitol, and they didn't get shot down, and they weren't called terrorists. And the people who led them there, ran for re-election and is our current president. BC. Tell me how the government is against black people or people who aren't white. He led an insurrection that the anniversary happened yesterday on our own Capitol building. He led an insurrection where people attacked the Capitol and claimed they were going to kill people who were in Congress.
I think Afro-Queen answered his questions. How is it against
by
black
making
people?
laws, relining, perpetuating in capitalistic systems that thrives on keeping a proportion of the population disenfranchised and rolling back civil rights laws.
She said, should I keep going? Damn, Afro-Queen said, I can answer for you. Ash Bass said, BC, please stop with that bullshit. Before cops had cameras.
Black folks were practiced and pray for them. Everyone knows that. If the system wasn't, if the police department wasn't corrupt, why did we have to put cameras on them?
Cameras in the car. He said as soon as you turn your lights on, the cameras, they got cameras.
If it wasn't
why they need all them cameras everywhere then?
You can't be in this convo if you don't know that answer. All right, y'all, I gotta go.
Oh, Cypher back. He said, well, what the fuck? Hold on, what is that?
I'm just ignorant. Ain't nobody say that. Ain't nobody say that. I tried to make a difference. You are. How many times do we have to applaud you and tell you we believe that you are?
You making
I was paying people's rent when I was on the radio. I was coming out my pocket and paying people's $800, $900, and the cap was $900 rent that I was paying. I paid for people's funeral on the radio station out of my pocket. That doesn't mean the system I wasn't a part of wasn't poisoning the community. I did, and it doesn't mean I ain't take part in it. And it doesn't mean that the same system that was poisoning the community, the radio stations that continue to do it, it doesn't mean that I didn't make them money in order to fund their ability to do more of it. I promoted Diddy.
Yes, you did.
Heavily. We promoted making the band. We were on the shit.
We were on it. MTV.
So because I made my attempt.
There's a lot of opportunities I've seen the government doing for citizens compared to here. So he's trying. I guess he's trying to say y'all should be happy in America because over here in Africa.
If he makes that comment
to Doc. I'm gonna read it again. You know, there's a lot of opportunities I've seen the government doing for the citizens compared to here. Y'all got it good over in America, and y'all just don't understand. You come on over to Africa and see what it's really like.
BC, there's a lawsuit that they have because the prisons are not at full capacity. Because they made a deal. When they made prisons for profit, they made a deal that it would be a certain capacity. They haven't met people. They haven't met the capacity of the number that they want of people in prison. I don't know what's going on over there. That's not my reality. Like, this is a system that is based on jailing people and taking their freedom and making it so that they put obstacles around people so that they will fall prey, so that they can lock them up. They purposely do it. I tried to tell people when, and listen, I'm not anti-gun or whatever. I don't like guns, but the genie's out the bottle, so it's gone. I told y'all, the more they made these guns legal, the more I'm telling, we got to prove ourselves that we actually used it properly.
Everybody's invited, but Doc got like 3 doctorates in Black Studies and 4 masters.
And listen, the doctorates are the doctorates. Whatever it is,
I
whatever
love
it
all
is.
the people that's educated. Educate yourself, people.
Educate yourself. You're far more educated than me. Doc uses a tactic to provoke while trying to show what is wrong with something, which does get folks talking. Got it, Rick. Well, that's a reasonable statement.
That was Rick's. That's way of coming at Doc, or what he just.
I don't think it's coming at that. I think it's honestly, Rick, and I know you're a smart ass, and I love it because you're funny as fuck. Honestly, I think that's an observation, I'm not saying it's correct or incorrect, but I think that's a well thought out observation. Philly and Harlem going back to back on factual Black history. I know the history of the past. I was the leader of United Pan-African Movement back in 2021. So if you think things are getting better here, we are turning back the clock. They are turning back time. They are going back into time. They want the Harriet Tubman racism. They want the Marcus Garvey racism. They want the Fred Hampton racism. They are trying to take us back in time, BC. I gotta go to court. I gotta go take part in this.
I don't even know why you fighting tickets anyway. Just pay the damn fine. I don't get.
They won't let you.
You gotta go to court now just for getting the ticket?
No, I gotta go virtual. It's a mandatory.
I thought you had to go drive in somewhere. You just gotta click a link.
Yeah, I gotta click a link.
You gotta click a link, and then you gotta fight it, or you can't just pay.
No, I'm just gonna go guilty, and then they're gonna tell me it's $100 or whatever dollars. Let's follow Cypher's advice. Come together, hold hands, and magically end black on black crime. For goodness' sake.
No, K-Day, you're not doing that to my people. He didn't say all that. You shady. She's shady. Why do you think those cameras are there? Why do you think them cameras are all there for?
And the majority of black and brown people are together. We are trying to be together. I see people trying to be together. Speaking of crack, you can't ignore the government admitting to bring coke. And of course they did. It's a common. Now they just say it casually. They just say it casually now.
Cypher, don't quit. Yeah, we need the police card, Cypher. The badge and stuff. Don't quit. I need you. We need you out there on the front lines. Well, I remember you paying people's rent. You remember back in the day, KT? Mike was paying all them rent, trying to smash all them baby moms. I'm sorry.
I never did any of that. Any of that. Never.
You know, it's more where that came from.
Never once. Never once. Ever. Ever.
Super said, wait, who said payola? Who said payola plugola? Who said that? Mike talking too much. Mike, nah, I ain't never seen that. What?
I'm not in the system. Everybody talking about Steve Stout talking about it. Everybody talking about it. Mike, go to court. All right, y'all. We'll be back at it. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Everybody be safe.
Africa and stay for a while. You'll understand. If you come over here y'all went all in the come on this side, see what it's really like. And then y'all will see.
That's like me going to some place, I don't know, some place in Philly, North Philly or whatever, or the South or somewhere in the Bronx, and bringing somebody out here to where I live and going, what you complaining about?
Look at this.
What you
got it good. Y'all got it good out here.
We recycle. You just got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We recycle out here. We worried about the environment.
You got it good. Look at this.
What are you talking about?
No Big Orange, the body cams too. A very good
show.
I'm gonna send Doc the link. I'm gonna tell him where to start at. Doc, watch this, cause Doc he gonna put a whole presentation together. He gonna put something together and to highlight some of this. But he may agree. He may honestly agree with Cypher. He may agree with BC to say, yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
He may.
I gotta go. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
I didn't even mention I was a correction officer for 3 years. Yeah, so he was in the system. He was at he was at the prisons of Greatest Ford, CFCF. He was in all them spots.
You want to tell the stories about correction officers getting busted? But never mind. All right, I'm out of here.
Link and come back, Mike. Oh, they want you to come back.
Yeah, I gotta go to court.
Those kinds of racism. What? It said post the past cannot exist in the 20th. It's gonna just go away, BC. It's gonna go away. it's just gonna go away. It's out of here. Come on, it ain't gonna exist.
Cannot exist.
It cannot exist until the 21st. Nope, got to go. It's gonna shut it down.
Do you know prisoners are getting paid pennies and being used? There are prisoners in America that are picking cotton. This is a true story.
Prisoners right now.
Right now. In Mississippi.
What that means is racist, though? I don't know.
That are picking cotton. They are picking people up who are legally allowed to live in this country. There are people who are ICE department that are picking people up and sending them to the most disgusting, devastating prisons in the world. Who have no prior criminal record and were here legally.
Jeanette, you're not going out.
We have a government we have a pedophile. We have a government who's being led by a pedophile who allegedly, the paperwork has been shown, raped a 13-year-old.
When BC said his ultimate goal is to come to America, I think that's what it deeps down. I think that's what it really is.
All right, I gotta go.
He want to escape where he's at because we got to.
Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. I can never be there. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone, anything take it from you. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Doc Aaron Smith, Kamari, Amani, Sexy Mo, C Chung, Lady Q, WokeUpInspired.com. We gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts.